TaylorMade P770 versus P790. You're staring at two irons that look like they came from the exact same family. But out on the grass, they play like totally different beasts. Picking the wrong iron here isn't just a minor mistake. It's going to cost you strokes, completely destroy your confidence, and drain a lot of money from your wallet. So we're settling this direct head-to-head battle right now in this explainer.
Welcome back to another Golf Gear Showdown explainer. We put golf gear head-to-head so you can make the smarter buying decision. I'm Jake, representing the Everyday 15 handicapper alongside our resident specs guy, Mike. And here's the classic pro shop trap we all fall for. You walk into the store and see the P790 sitting right there under the bright lights. It looks massive and fast. Then you glance down the line and spot the P770. That one looks sleeker, quietly whispering player's iron right to your ego. Both have those similar shiny badges. Both proudly say TaylorMade. A lot of average golfers see this setup and just assume they're basically the same club with a different number stamped on the sole. Trust me, they aren't.
We really need to break this down properly before anyone wastes their hard-earned cash. So we're scoring this fight across 6 brutal rounds. We've got distance, forgiveness, accuracy, feel, price, and golfer fit. Stick around for that final round because we're going to reveal a really surprising fit that most mid-handicappers completely miss when they pull out their credit cards.
All right, round 1, distance and performance.
Let's dive right into this. We need to look at the raw design intent here to see how these clubs actually function through the turf. Based on design intent, the P790 is engineered to push ball speed to the absolute limit. It packs stronger lofts and a hollow body construction, featuring a very thin wrap face. Because that face is essentially unsupported on the inside, it flexes significantly more at impact. It acts almost like a trampoline. When you strike it, the ball just jumps. The center of gravity is also pushed low and deep, helping to launch those stronger lofts high into the air. The P770, on the other hand, is built for a much more controlled flight, with a compact shape and slightly weaker lofts.
Hold on a second, Mike. I get the tech, but raw distance looks fantastic on an indoor launch monitor. Out on the course, blowing your 7-iron 10 yards further straight into the woods doesn't help your scorecard at all. You can't just blindly chase ball speed if it completely ruins your ability to actually hold a green.
Fair point, Jake. I hear you. However, common feedback suggests the P790 simply delivers more pure yardage on solid strikes. It boasts a larger face, designed specifically to maximize that speed across a wider area. That keeps the ball moving forward, even when your swing isn't perfect. For guys who desperately need extra yards to reach greens in regulation, the data doesn't lie. The clear winner for round 1 is the P790.
Move into round 2. Forgiveness. This is where we talk about what actually happens when everyday golfers like me strike the ball poorly. And let's be honest, that happens way more often than we care to admit. Miss-hit behavior is absolutely everything out there. The P770 is compact and strictly demands a decent strike. Catch it out on the toe, and that ball is losing significant distance, probably diving right into a greenside bunker. It just doesn't have the MOI to keep the club head stable on bad swings. Now, look at the P790. It features a larger profile and a foam-filled head. That internal foam literally saves your hands when you catch one thin on a freezing cold morning. You know that awful sting? The 790 dampens it beautifully. Plus, a toe strike with the P790 often stays right on the target line and might actually still carry on to the dance floor. It's just way more forgiving when you don't bring your A-game. Round 2 easily goes to the P790.
Right now, the P790 looks like a rocket launcher disguised as a player's iron. But stick with us, because what round 3 reveals about accuracy is something most mid-handicappers completely overlook when they go chasing that rocket launcher illusion.
Round 3, accuracy and control. This brings us directly into the classic debate between power and precision. Do you want a high, straight ball flight, or do you need a predictable, workable one? The P790 desperately wants to go straight and high. It's designed to do all the heavy lifting for you. That's great until you actually need to get creative. The P770 conversely says, you tell me what to do. You can flight the 770 down into a stiff breeze, you can curve it around a massive oak tree when you're in trouble. It just gives a much more predictable flight for players who actually have a detailed plan for where the ball lands, rather than just swinging and praying. I actually have to agree with you there, Jake. The smaller blade length of the 770 makes it so much easier to manipulate the club face through the impact zone. Look, if you fight a massive hook or slice, neither club is a magic fix. But for overall consistency and command, the better ball striker gets significantly more out of the compact head. You aren't fighting the club's built-in desire to just blast the ball straight. So the round 3 winner for accuracy and control is definitely the P770.
Round 4,
feel, and confidence. I'm staying right in the driver's seat for this one. This covers the highly personal, psychological side of golf. How does the club actually sound and feel at impact? Well, the P770 offers that incredibly traditional, muted sensation. It's forged from soft carbon steel. Better players absolutely love that rich feedback in their hands. They know exactly where they struck the ball on the face just by the vibration alone. The P790 relies on SpeedFoam inside a hollow body cavity. Because of that unsupported face we talked about earlier, you get a totally different sensation altogether. Some guys describe it as a hollow pop or a loud thud, especially on dead center strikes. Common feedback suggests the traditional, soft feel of the 770 is just vastly superior at impact. We're totally aligned on this one. The winner for round 4 is the P770. And keep listening, because right after this, we are revealing a pricing secret that will easily save you hundreds.
Round 5, price and value.
Let's give you the strict financial breakdown so you don't throw your hard-earned money down the drain. The P790 is the flagship player's distance iron for the brand. It naturally carries a ton of marketing heat and a very premium price tag. But here's a smart shopper move that most golfers completely miss. Step down just one model year on the used market. If you do that, the P770 becomes an absolute steal. Because the 790 has such massive mass appeal, it holds its resale value stubbornly high. The 770, targeting a smaller niche, depreciates a bit faster. It frequently gets priced like a mid-tier iron on the used rack, but performs exactly like a top-tier premium club. You get incredible bang for your buck without paying for the shiny new marketing campaign. The round 5 winner for value is definitively the P770.
So who really belongs in your bag? We are locked in an incredibly tight battle right now. Pay close attention to this next section. We're jumping into a rapid-fire breakdown that will answer exactly who should play which club based strictly on your specific swing.
Round 6, golfer fit.
This is the big one. Let's assign these gorgeous clubs to real-world scenarios so you know exactly what to put in your cart. Tag teaming this breakdown, let's go fast. Beginners and high handicappers, you absolutely need the P790. Its weighting helps you launch it higher. Seniors, P790 again. That hollow body face flex is going to give you back the speed you're losing. What about slicers? Definitely the P790. The offset and wider sole give you a fighting chance to square the face at impact. Now, distance seekers and forgiveness seekers, P790 sweeps those categories too. It's built to fix exactly those two problems. But let's look at mid-handicappers. This is a really tricky group. If you need distance help because you're coming up short, go P790. But if you're improving fast and want to start shaping shots into tucked pins, grab the P770. Fast swingers and extremely consistent ball strikers, the P770 is your clear winner. It keeps the flight down and gives you the exact precision you demand.
And for our budget buyers, based on that used market depreciation we just discussed, the P770 is the smarter play to save some cash.
Let me pause right here and give you some crucial insider advice. Don't let your ego pick your irons on the course. I see guys walk into the shop and buy the P770 just because it looks incredibly clean and their single-digit buddy plays it. Honestly, I almost did that myself a few years ago. If you're a 16 handicap with inconsistent contact, that blade-like club will brutally expose you on the very first hole. Don't buy a club just to look cool in the cart line. Pick based strictly on your actual strike pattern. Let's hit the fast, honest pros and cons. We offer no brand protection here. P770 pros, soft, forged feel, highly workable flight, and a great price-to-performance ratio on the secondary market. Cons, there's a tiny margin for error. Thin shots will cost you severe distance, and toe strikes are heavily punished. P790 pros, massive hollow body speed, strong loft, and incredible forgiveness across the face. Cons, it's noticeably harder to flight down intentionally. There's a real risk of the ball ballooning in the wind if you already launch it high, you get that occasional hollow-sounding clack, and the initial price point certainly stings.
Time for the final verdict in this speed versus precision battle. Let's do the final tallies so there's absolutely zero confusion. I'll take the first half. Beginners, high handicaps, seniors, forgiveness, and distance. The winner across the board is the P790. It's engineered to cover up your mistakes and keep you enjoying your Saturday round. And I'll finish it out. Best value, used market, no budget limit, and the mid-handicap player who is actively improving. The winner is the P770. It actively rewards your good swings and tactile feel. So who is the overall winner? Most golfers report that the P790 simply fits a wider percentage of the amateur golfing population. If you aren't sure, the P790 is the safer bet.
So, are you Team P770 or Team P790? More importantly, is your ego keeping you from playing the right club? Drop your exact handicap and your iron pick down in the comments right now. Keep your eyes peeled for our upcoming Ping vs. Callaway driver head-to-head battle. If you want more golf gear battles that actually save you money and drop your score,